Hey everyone, today I wanted to do a video about the Plasti Dip that I have on my 2014 Dodge Dart. I've had the Plasti Dip on there for just over a year now. I have Plasti Dip, I have some red in my grill, and I also have black Plasti Dip on my wheels. And originally I put it on because I thought it looked cool, and because I wanted to kind of protect my wheels for the winter, and so they didn't get corroded and stuff, because I live in Wisconsin and there's just shit tons of salt all over the roads, and that's not good for your wheels. Today I wanted to try to peel it off because I'm thinking about putting some new stuff on, and so I want to see whether or not the Plasti Dip that's on my wheels is going to come off well or not. I'm a little bit concerned because, when I first put it on, I think that kind of on the inside of the spokes on the wheels, it's really hard to get those angles, and so there might be some places where it's pretty thin, and if the Plasti Dip's thin, it's not going to peel off like a nice sheet. It's going to kind of get stuck on there, and I'm going to have to spend a lot of time messing around with it. Okay, so here's my driver's side, and you can see that on the very top of the wheel, you can start to see that it's coming off up there just a little bit, which is actually pretty good in my books, considering it's been over a year that this has been on there. But this is the part right here that I'm concerned about, like in between the spokes here. I'm kind of concerned that it's going to be thin, and maybe kind of around the lugs here. When I try peeling it off, let's see how this rear driver's side tire held up. This one looks pretty good too, except kind of right up here once again. I'm actually surprised how durable this stuff is. I really didn't have such high expectations for it right off the bat. This is actually a new wheel. I'd ran into a rock with my Dart, and I had this whole section here smashed, and they ended up replacing the rim for me too. So this is a new rim, but the centerpiece here is still Plasti Dipped black. So you can kind of see, this is what they look like. And then my front passenger side wheel. This one's probably in the worst shape of all of them. It looks like I got a little ding here on my wheel, and then you can kind of see all the way around this edge. It's kind of starting to come off. So this one might actually give me the most trouble out of all the wheels, just because since it's wearing off the most, this one probably has the thinnest coat on it. This is all Plasti Dip with a little bit of the gloss over the top of it. And then I did the same here near the fog lights. I took the badges off, and then I made this custom Batman Beyond emblem and put that on there, and that's Plasti Dipped as well, so that the color matches with the front. Okay guys, so let's take a look. It's not completely done yet. You can still see that kind of like I expected. Like in here, this stuff, it still comes off pretty easy. It's not too hard to get off. But in some of these spots where it looks like I probably put it on a little bit too thin, right here on the inside of the spokes, and then right up here where we saw it starting to peel off before, it's going to be kind of difficult to get it off of those spots. But if you put it on with enough coats, like you can see here on these pieces, it really did come off. It really came off quite nice. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this to the rest of the wheels, and I think what we'll do is we'll probably get out the pressure washer and see if we can spray off some of the extra black stuff. Alright, so here's a warning for anybody who's about to use Plasti Dip on their wheels or in general. Make sure that you apply enough coats, because I obviously did not. And you can see that there's a lot of leftover material on this wheel because I didn't apply enough coats, so it wasn't nice and thick to peel off. You can see every single spoke here has a little bit of black left in there. And, you know, this is what it's supposed to look like over here, but if you don't, it comes out like shit. Alrighty guys, I just got done pressure washing the wheels to try to get any of the residue off, and they look pretty darn good. There's a little bit, you know, here and there, like way in here. There's a little chunk. Let's go take a look at the problem tire over here. You can see all the debris on the ground. So this is the one that wasn't coming off very well. And it looks like this one came off. It's starting to rain out, so I'm going to finish this little chat in the garage here. So what I found out from doing this is that the Plasti Dip is really durable. It was when I was pulling it off, you can kind of tell that it was still pretty elastic, even though it's, you know, over a year old. I also found out that I put it on way too thin the first time, because even the parts that came off okay were still felt a little bit thin, and like I had to be careful with them. And if I remember, I think I put 5 coats on, and so I should probably put on like another coat or 2 just to help strengthen it. It'll probably keep its elasticity and durability a bit longer. So that's something I'm definitely going to do next time I dip my wheels. I'm not sure when I'm gonna dip my wheels again, or what color I'm gonna do. I've been thinking about trying out the metallizer and kind of going with like a metallic-y red kind of look, and if it looks good, maybe doing the same on the front of my dart as well. I tried this DupliColor paint before. It's like a kind of Walmart brand or something like that. And it's also like a spray-on rubber, and I had a green color, and it sucked really bad. It didn't matter how many coats you put on, how well the surface was cleaned. I found out the hard way on some of my emblems, and so I'll show you guys those real quick. This is the green that I used, the DupliColor, and you can see when I zoom up here, see how it's pitted really bad? So that's what the green did everywhere, no matter how well I shook it. I also tried doing it on different types of surfaces and buying a separate can of it to see if maybe just that can was defective. And besides some of the difficulty taking off the Plasti Dip today, I've always had good luck with it, and it really seemed a lot better than the other brand that I tried. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like this sort of video, doing the automotive stuff, let me know. I'll definitely do some more. I'm planning on doing a couple more car videos, and I'm definitely going to do a video of when I decide what color I want to Plasti Dip my wheels, and we'll bring you guys along for that too. So I'll see you later.